Forward. But alas, map 3, let's see. The biggest reverse sweep you ever done seen, or the fastest run through a VP trophy lift ever.
True.
Free bet at $10 on the first registration when using promo code Dacha at BetBoom. Fast ramp presence, faster B push.
No one actually watching the flank, and the double push comes out to B.
Zontix, nice tap. Kicks off the pistol with a crisp one.
The bomb with all of the nades as well. Mir really wanted that kill.
Yeah, all the trimmings delivered here at the footstep of Zontix's bomb site. He's got a teammate with him and a double flank around the other side. Fame, though, oh boy.
Oh man, he recovers the bomb with 2 kills, can push forward. Art Frost,
he looks away
around, but he still gets the kill somehow.
Okay. It looked like he was just going to run. Oh. Fame gets a third on the pistol. And Donk with a little pop-off because it is Spirit again with a pistol round win.
So now they will attempt the Vitality versus phase, excuse me, from the fall final. The Glock strat to the ramp.
Easy 2K for Art Frost. And a little more extra money added to the tally. There we go. Cash in the back pockets of the Spirit squad.
Yeah, A ramp in CS2, just as in CSGO. It's all about that top ramp control on the T side. When you can find timings to go and get it, and also when you want to lurk into the B site. But wow, starting Crane with the op and Zontix on a sort of a passive setup. I feel like this is very risky to give the T's this much prep. Map control, and at least Zontix has been doing a great job off yellow.
So far, so good.
Oh my god.
It's a little ambitious.
He's close to death, though.
Still trying to find him. They'll pull him back. Zontix.
2 MP9s.
Are they going to flash this in? They could. Chopper's right there. He's got support too. And Zontix didn't ever actually leave. He just switched over to the AWP. Flit, it's a one and done. Art Frost, great cover. Oh, triple kill off the top of sight. That's huge. Fame's not going to be able to catch anyone on the rotate. Art Frost goes above and beyond.
Really thought that push was coming, so they were right about that. It just worked out for Spirit, but they could have just thrown their mollies for back short. Mir didn't even really need to take that fight once again, and I think they could have just crushed them out of their space, but overpass looks sketchy in the beginning, and look what happened there. Got to stay sharp here, Spirit.
Tests will come quickly. Here's another pack of players. Collateral.
Blind.
Art Frost, back-to-back impactful rounds from M4 to AWP. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
But he splatters James' brains all over that ramp. This pistol's desperate, and Art Frost is shooting hot.
Hell yeah.
Zontix 7 is 1 as well. That's wild, actually. Yeah. 17 frags between.
Yeah, he's been so good
17 out of a potential 20 kills between 2 players.
Every round coming to the A ramp, and those two have been splitting up the responsibilities.
That's insane.
It really is.
Them numbers don't make sense. I doubt the numbers. Ooh, but he doesn't get either. Okay, this time it's not as clean as they'd like, and a trade frag out of Mir as he presses out through smoke. Art Frost feels the heat, falls back as the fire pops. VP, they're not going to overdo it just yet.
Here's where, again, like the only thing you're worried about is the yellow push. I don't think they know that the CTs aren't going to be ready for a Crane push in this spot, and they know the op is still up. But if they do wall smokes right now and push him back, they could try that. Surprisingly, they decide to walk it back. They don't have anyone watching B. They think it's going to be a hasty rotation, but it looks like actually Spirit are sort of ahead of this. They've decided to push Dunk into quad. Ready, this is the spot it's going to work, surely. After 40 seconds, they're going to assume that it's going to be a retake setup, especially if Art Frost takes contact. Wow, could be a great call at a Chopper or whoever's idea this was.
Can Donk survive the test, though? T's coming at him. Oh, he finds the perfect timing for the double, and Art Frost shaves Fame off the play. Another one falls flat. An impressive start to the third map. Comparable to what we had back on Overpass for Spirit. Strong start out the gate. Does feel like Virtus Pro are always an inevitability. As far as James concerned, 7 more rounds is plenty to play. Flit will open up. That's Zontic's dead again. From success in the early round to first death back-to-back. Donk sees nothing, but they're down there. Flit operating on his own.
Yeah, no sandbags, Molly. But, oh no, Chopper decides to peel back and Flit just peeks up.
Just like that. Now Donk, far less committed position, but still behind them. 2 players pass. Bomb drop as the trade comes through out of Fame.
Magix gets one as well over on the A side. That's Flit down.
All right, still some legs on this, but at the same time,
The op.
how desperate of a retake are you really going to try to work with?
Hey, Artfrost full of confidence right now.
Op feels valuable, but he's posted on construction.
Looks like the half buy might work out.
They're going to go ahead and smoke off the ramp. So if anybody's deep on the post plant, should shave them out of the equation. In reality, T's in front of it all, ready for these fights, but not able to win it. James going to die out. Magix has got the ball rolling. Fame keeping his head down, has Artfrost relegated to green, and the op's not going to connect this time. So VP breakthrough in round 6.
Oh, don't give him an op.
Dude,
They wouldn't have had that this round.
you asked for this. You fueled this problem.
Now the creep up comes up the side of yellow. Chopper is actually in a dangerous spot because they can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Not ideal. Ooh, looks a bit ugly, but hey, it's 2 kills at that. Zontic's also, again,
They're
empty-handed.
never out of a half.
No, sir. You can't give them an inch. They will take a mile. And it's a bit of an injustice that it actually kicks off with that AWP. And it's a wallbang, too, so he must have shot him through the bottom of the sandbags.
Yeah.
Unlucky if you're Artfrost. But it stings when it's your own AWP. It was such a convincing round. Norbert here clears the board of the rifles, perhaps. Yeah, they're all going to go down at the end of it. So that's a second one for VP on the board. And economic problems for the defense.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I can't believe he's like jumping up wood ball when they flash clear this. So risky, but
But it's Donk.
it is Donk.
But he's made a bunch of sound crossing over, so James decides, I don't want a piece of this. Falls back, and maybe a...
They heard him one down the stairs.
Yeah, right? It just becomes very predictable for James. And I was actually surprised that Donk just followed through with it.
Probably not a risk he would take on the full buy, but
Sure.
wanted to take some kind of risk. And they go ahead to try to secure that M4, and they grab it.
Yeah. Make sure the CTs can't nab it back.
Throw that off the building.
Nade deep on A site, soften up the defenders here. 12 HP for Chopper. And they've been in position this whole time, so Flit, I'm sure soon enough, call for the rest of the pack to come hither. Hey there, Chopper. Done.
Oh my God.
3 players, 4 players come out of that smoke grenade. Flit's going to drop half the pack, and VP already halfway to tying this game at 5.
Yeah, at least back to buying here. 5-round lead. They save twice. They lose 1 rifle, and Spirit can buy again.
Smoke cracked open. Nobody sees him, but he is very much right there. He's not alone either. They could go for the boost, but the fact that Mir has already pushed beyond the smoke means they won't see him. They'll catch the player bottom crane instead.
They've been actively spotting that, so full credit. Flit has been very responsible in that regard.
Making sure not to get caught off. We're going to get the exec coming through, but Zontix picks up the short kill. Oh no, fire both sides. They're desperate to get a position, and they do manage to at least pull one back short, but so flushed out of the bomb site by the fire. Virtus Pro grabbing man advantage off the back of this one. And I mean, there's an option, 40 seconds, double it back if you need to. Donk's gonna stick around with eyes up over top. Bomb plant from James, hands busy, cross happens, and they stop it. Or at least they stop him. It's a 2v3, cut down to the 2v2. This is all thanks to Magis, but a missed op shot still back. 1v1 with Norbert standing, but unknown to this last CT. Retake is there. He finds the angle, round the pillar, and Spirit pick it up.
That was crazy. What a creative way to find that call. I can't believe he read the jump up in that 1v1, but he did do that. That's That's massive. It looks like they're kind of still a little bit tilted, even though they won that round, just by the way that it all went down. Those 2 mollies, my God.
Do these pants make me look technique?
James can smell the poverty right now. Okay, he knows the CTs are working with almost nothing. They read the economy well, and the CTs are going to be forced to make an aggressive option. But on this anti-eco, they haven't done that yet. So full exec on B is about to come in. It's about to be raining fire.
Ooh, they flush him out of the backside, but
That counter molly.
Fame exactly burning himself. Didn't quite see it. Good nade damage there. Softens up a couple.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you've still got Donk in the pocket. He's going to be able to cross over, but Flit gets the headshot. 20 seconds, though. Your hands are tied. You've got to hit this bomb site, and you're met by another molly. You can throw out the counter, but I mean, they're stuck here. They're going to have 5 seconds left if they really think they could still take the chance. Art Frost killing 1, 2 seconds to spare. Mirror, it's a single kill, but it's not enough. Not enough to get James in, and he even dies.
Ooh.
Spirit are stopping what was looking like the inevitable VP comeback.
And buying into the system, which they all do.
There's been one saving grace for Virtus.pro. It feels like it's been Flit kind of operating on his own over here on A. Far ahead of the pack. But I like the spam shots from bottom ramp. Lets your guard down for Flit's position. Although he doesn't pick anything up here in round 11.
Yeah, this is an outpost play from Flit, and I think he's not even spotting the boost because he's already shut it down once. So he knows that this is an emergency play for him. They don't want to lose a player doing that. But then, what options do they have? They're either sandbags, they're pushing short, or all the obvious stuff. So Zontix, well, it comes through the smoke now. Can he make something happen on an aggressive play? No, the moment he tries it, he gets bodied. Mir takes him down, watching from the back, and now the CTs get really scared.
Yeah, it's a fast scramble on their behalf. They're going to headbutt the smoke.
Yeah, they do. It's still big enough, though.
Yep. We've got one floating out on an aisle. Magic's able to tuck back in, but with a teammate there and fire, there's not a lot of room to wiggle here for Spirit. Despite evening it out 4v4, Donk wins the duel to Norbert. And Norbert's been cooled off in this half. Still 0 kills, 0 and 10. Highest rated VP player taken down a peg. In the race of the MVP, Donk up a notch. And the close crane play is going to pay off. His second on the hold. Looking like an 8-3 lead and potentially the 9-3 half. Okay.
Not what we expected based on those first 2 maps and the fact that the VP perfectly comfortable on Vertigo, but round 11 comes to an end. James comes to a halt.
You know, despite us praising Virtus.pro's Vertigo, when you look at the head-to-head between these teams, you know, Overpass, VP, undeniable.
Yeah.
Vertigo goes back and forth more often.
Chopper's 1-8, but he's on the winning team.
For now.
I'm actually really surprised about what VP are doing when they're getting ramp control. They're really just trying to fight up to crane over and over again. And it's as simple as Spirit are coming to peek them on the ramp on a fight that's supposed to be somewhat T-favored. And I'm wondering why they aren't using more utility instead of taking fights to try to win the A-site hits.
Good hold on short with the double up.
Now this could be a good timing. When you're making chaos, then you go for a boost.
Will they finally count somebody out? No, again, nothing for it.
They kind of didn't see anything. Hopefully he doesn't corroborate that information too quickly. But yeah, they are starting to walk away. There's 4 players. They just incidentally missed him.
Yep, false confidence that this has actually just been abandoned. They still leave Magix and Art Frost on site, but Zontic's dying here, now reconfirms. Yeah, VP didn't go anywhere.
He was sitting there because he's ready to re-clear the ramp, expecting not to see anybody, and then they could go stack the B site. But somehow Spirit have been winning situations like this, I want to say.
Yep.
So you're not supposed to, in the Vertigo handbook, win playing passively or doing those 2-person ramp clears.
Another
been working
boost.
for them, and yes, another boost.
There we go. They take it a second time. Norbert's first kill of the map, his only kill of the half. And Fame along the wall goes down. A 9-3 commandeering lead out of Spirit. You think this series is over. You think they've fallen flat. Hell of a time to bounce back. Better late than never. themselves stack into the site. The rumblings of a commitment here. Very obvious how many players are coming up that ramp. They'll make sure to go through with the util. They've got an incendiary for jump up and an opening kill. Chopper, frags have been far and few between, but this one's important. Critical timing early on. Bomb's been dropped. Makes things weird. Flit, he is found out, and now Spirit just churned through this bomb site.
Okay.
Zontix with back-to-back headshots. And we've got that 10-3 lead with momentum and what could be a very real statement in response to the 2-0 start. Yellow, ledge, ramp, crane, go, move, go. Let's see if it works out in the face of the MAC-10. Artfrost draws him in, and it's only Flit's singular kill. Norbert's already been found out, wants to dive the bomb site. Ooh, he gets chased down, and this is Team Spirit smelling blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And not giving them any chance at a comeback. I mean, it's aggressive, it's in your face, it's dominant. And they're playing like they have this map wrapped up already.
Yes. And that'll be 11 straight up now. This is no looking back here for Spirit. Saying we're not going down without a fight whatsoever.
When in doubt, swing again. This time with Thomas on the back line. But no fast approach from Spirit. No loud stomping up the ramp, so I feel like the timing and the presence is going to be far more uncertain than the last round, and even that one.
They are still waiting for A, though, correctly.
Yeah. It's indeed a waiting game. Bomb is indeed in tow. And now they know for certain. Here it comes. I mean, just banking on the T's, pushing beyond this point. But if you lose short at any point in this setup, everything here gets unraveled. So how long do they hold it before they decide to hashtag swing again? Damage over towards the yellow side. Donk and Chopper pick up frags. It's the SMGs of the T side that prevail. I mean, such little health on half of the pack, but they don't give a damn. They follow through. You take it to Vertigo. Suddenly you've got them by the neck.
This is the first time anyone's tried middle.
This is going to be one of the most lopsided scores in this two teams head-to-heads history. And it couldn't have come at a better time for Team Spirit on death's doorstep in Dubai. Spam damage back and forth on ramp, but it's James on 6, Donk 65. He'll take that engagement. No sweat.
Looked like it was on him, for what it's worth.
Great map out of Zontix, Artfrost, and Donk. And that's the thing, right?
Absolutely.
We talked about the inexperience of those three. Said we needed a little bit more, maybe, for Chopper to work with. Well, on the frag department, they're good to go. And yet again, it's a swing into a site that's understaffed. Virtus Pro scrambling to try and get something going. We've been praising their retakes all day, but this may be too far gone already. Norbert presses up along green. He's been a non-factor in this third map of the series. Flit, nothing on the approach. And the SMG just tears flesh from bone. Only James until Norbert answers back. But again, James 6 health from that early Donk engagement. And now smokes up as the CTs try to walk this one in. Op shot's gonna hit. Artfrost doesn't miss. And James, it's too much to ask on such little HP. Magic's is the insurance policy, as suddenly Team Spirit seemed to have somewhat of a rebound in this best of 5. Again, a nigh impossible situation to reverse sweep this series, but at least a Vertigo win could bode well. Bomb decides the final round. It's a statement, folks, from Spirit as they dominate 13-3.
Wow, they close it up. That's a nice one for Spirit. Not even breaking a sweat here. In just shy 15 rounds, that's easy. Light work and so nice from the rookies. Of course, it's the younger guys who are so good at Vertigo, leading the way, doing a great job holding down the A site all the way through the beginning. And I think it got a little scary when that one op got handed over to James. They put 3 rounds together and opened the half back up. But finally, the pistols catch up to Virtus Pro.
Yes.
And the rookies take charge, as they should.